Hey everyone, Eezore here, and today I'm going to be doing a vlog on a couple of different things. I know it's a little out of order. Usually on Thursdays, which was technically yesterday, I post tips and tricks videos, but my dad's in town right now, and as a result, my whole schedule is kind of whacked out. So I'm going to do the vlog today, get it up real quick, and then I'm going to finish editing the other one for tomorrow. Sorry if the camera's a little shaky. I'm trying to just hold it instead of my usual placement of it, so I'm trying to get a little bit better light. Let me know if it works. I think I might end up doing this in general. I especially like the door frame idea. But anywho, today's vlog, I had thought about this, thought about a couple different ideas. I think I was going to start off with saying just kind of how I got into YouTube, because a couple people have asked me, and they were all questioning about the general details of it. But really, in the end, I've been on YouTube for about 6 years now. I've been watching a lot of content on there, just really enjoying everything. Like instead of the TV, it was always like, hey, you get to choose what you want to watch. So I always really enjoyed that aspect. I generally used it more so for tips on how to get achievements, as you can tell. That's what I'm all about. But also a couple other things, like a couple of cooking recipes, a couple of like I fixed my toilet because of how-to videos. So I've almost always been on YouTube for about 6 years. Just recently, we've had to move from my house I was renting to now an apartment. And when that happened, I kind of was like, you know what? I think I'm going to start streaming. I think I'm going to start doing that. So instead of just playing video games like I usually did, I decided to start streaming it. Did that for about a week. I think I had like 2 people show up. So I was kind of like, okay, the hardest thing about starting streaming is the fact that you need to start somewhere. So I decided instead of streaming all the time, I would start posting videos. So I started doing that, and dive right into it. Took me about 20 hours to learn most of the stuff, and then just kind of went to town on it. So I mean, I've been loving it ever since, and I've really been. Oh, that was really shaky. Whatever. Been really loving it ever since, and I really enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. So yeah, it really was just kind of that. But there were a couple people who influenced me heavily, as you probably have noticed. Just from watching my videos, if you're anywhere in the gaming scene at all. If not, then hey, maybe check them out, because they're really cool, and I really enjoy them. First one would be The Completionist is his name. His real name is Gerard Khalil, but Gerard Dragon Rider Khalil, but whatever. He basically takes one video game a week and does everything for it. Like 100% the game, gets everything unlocked, figures out what's going on, records everything, and then makes a video out of it. So it sounds kind of weird and stupid, but when you actually watch one of his, especially like, for example, his one on Skyrim. Skyrim, for those of you who don't know, is an open world game that literally has I think he put about 700 hours in that game. I know you can't do that in 1 week, obviously, but he put several weeks into it and then all that stuff. It's really cool. So check him out. I'm a big fan of his. I really enjoy what he does. He's one of the heavy influencers. And to kind of piggyback off of him would be, his name is Pro Jared, and he does reviews of more random games, like really old school, more so bad games in general. And I really like him. He's really good. I like how professional he is, and it's not like most gamers are unprofessional, but I like the fact that he never really swears in his videos. He never really like completely bashes it. He just is always kind of a, you know what? He does actually. Now that I think about it, that's a lie, but he's very clever with how he does it. It's not a, oh hey, this game sucks and you shouldn't get it. It's much more of a, hey, look how bad this particular idea was. Wasn't this a bad idea? What were you thinking, developers? And I really like that. Just kind of like that whole like nitpicking and like actual details as to why it's bad, not just okay. And he tries it out for a while and not just, I played it for 10 minutes and didn't like it at the end. But yeah, I really like him. Another one that I really like. Sorry, I'm gonna try to get that out of there. Ooh, and I got a finger. There. Ooh, now yeah, let's do that. So, I don't really watch Game Grumps anymore. I did watch them for a little bit. I liked them when they make actual content, not just Let's Plays. That's kind of the reason why I was never a big fan of Let's Plays. That's why I stopped making them, is because I didn't enjoy them. So I didn't really like Game Grumps. It's going to tell what to do. And the last one that I always watched that I really enjoyed for a while and just started stopping watching recently, actually, since I haven't had as much time, is Funhouse. They were originally part of Machinima, and I really liked Machinima back in the day, mainly because they were part of it and like a lot of cool people were. But then everyone started like jumping off and no longer being part of that, and they opened their own thing with Rooster Teeth called Funhouse, which I really, really like. They have really good. They have my kind of humor, my kind of randomness, my kind of silliness. They're a little too vulgar for my taste, and they really kind of like they really bash a game. It seems like they only really play nowadays AAA titles. Not that that's all they do, but that's what it seems like. Their skits are kind of the same always. So I've started stopping watching them mainly because of time constraints, and I just don't have the time anymore to always be watching. You know, I instead of making videos like now, I would always be watching videos. So kind of had to cut time somewhere, save time something. So, but yeah, those are the people who I kind of did influence me quite a bit to just start doing YouTube. There's other people as well, but those are the three big ones that I always watched. And I was just like, okay, you know what? If these guys can make YouTube videos, I think I can try to. The biggest one was, like I said, the completionist. I love him so much. He's such a cool guy. I really like everything about him. I really like it because yeah, that's kind of my gameplay style too. Is just to complete the game 100%. That's a lie. Complete the game mostly and set goals for myself, kind of like what he does. So. Hopefully that kind of sheds some light on the whole YouTube situation. Otherwise, like I said, I'll probably make some more videos explaining a couple other details. If there's anything you guys want to know, go ahead and leave me a comment down below. I will try to address it. I can't guarantee it, but I will see what I can do about it. For the most part, I think I got most of the bases covered, so chances are if I don't directly respond to a comment, I'm in the process of making a video for it, or I will have that video coming out later, so... If you guys liked it, go give me a like, leave a comment down below. Give me a subscribe if you haven't already. I'm guessing most of the people who are watching this are subscribed, but just in case. Hopefully, you know, if you randomly found it. Hello. Hi. Nice to meet you. Hello. So yeah, hopefully you guys liked it. That's about all I got. So, till the next video, guys, take her easy.